U.S. Canadian hockey stars get into numerous fights in opening seconds of Four Nations rivalry after Anthem boos. Tensions erupted just seconds into Saturday's Four Nations face-off game between the U.S. and Canada, as three fights broke out in the opening 9 seconds of play in Montreal. At the opening face-off, Matthew Tkachuk of Team USA and Canada's Brandon Hagel immediately dropped the gloves. Just 2 seconds later, Matthew's younger brother, Brady, squared off against Sam Bennett, Matthew's teammate on the reigning Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. The chaos didn't end there. After an early rush into the Canadian zone, a third scrap broke out, featuring JT Miller and Colton Parayko. The penalty boxes quickly filled up, but tempers eventually cooled as the game continued. Fueling the intense atmosphere, the Canadian crowd loudly booed the Star-Spangled Banner before the game, despite a plea from the arena announcer to respect both national anthems. NHL Deputy Commissioner Bill Daley called the situation unfortunate and expressed hope that tensions would subside. The matchup marked the first best-on-best meeting between the two hockey powerhouses since the 2016 World Cup of Hockey, which is set to return in 2028 after a 12-year hiatus. Both teams entered the game undefeated, but the U.S. held the edge in the standings, having won their previous game in regulation while Canada needed overtime to defeat Sweden. Canada struck first, with Connor McDavid scoring just over 5 minutes into the game. However, Jake Guentzel responded quickly for the Americans to tie it up. The U.S. went on to secure a 3-1 victory, clinching a spot in Thursday's championship game in Boston, where they could face Canada once again.